We had one kind of argument about it, and one time I was just like, you know what? If you're going to keep talking about this, I'm done.
Hey guys, you're welcome to another edition of our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Catching up with Ike Risa.
And you are...
I'm Ike. Ike Nama.
And
you are?
Teresa Ugoji.
That's right. So yeah, we're just, trying to give the world a little of the love we share.
A glimpse of our
journey.
Yes, sir. So this is story time.
Sometimes not every time you're going to show the fun side of yourself. The thing about the world.
Fun side. I thought you actually show the fun side every time.
Yeah, but the thing about the world and the internet is people allow you to see what they want you to see.
100.
A lot of the times you do not see what happens behind the scenes, like the gory, not so glamorous parts. You understand? Everyone will look at your relationship and say, "Oh my God, I want that kind of relationship."
Love,
it looks like it's filled with love, like there's no arguments or anything bad, and that is cap. That is bull. You understand? Every relationship has their fair share of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Wiggles and vigors, just like life. In truth. So
Yes,
today we're going to be talking about how that has affected us to the point where we are like, oh my God, I want to give up on this relationship.
Yes.
I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of this. Like, I think I need to be looking elsewhere. Sometimes you have that. I think I need to leave. Sometimes you have that feeling where, you might be feeling unappreciated or underappreciated or maybe not loved as you might want to be.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, it might be FOMO sometimes. That's like the fear of missing out, you understand? As very young people, we get to think about something like that sometimes. But that's the beauty of being in a relationship that you want to be in, that you are convinced that it's built to last, or you're in the process of building to last.
Yeah.
So, have the flow, babe.
Okay, so he has basically done the basic introduction to this vlog. So we're just going to go straight to story time. And like he said, we for one are not perfect. Let's put that out there. We are not perfect.
Yeah, we strive for perfection. That's how we maintain it.
So a lot of people will come and say, "Oh, I want your love. How do you guys do this? How do you guys do that?" I hope this video helps you guys to see that we put a lot of work into it for us to be where we are. So, but there are two things I know for sure. It's commitment and forgiveness, which has played a serious role. Oh yeah, there are three actually, with communication, which has helped us a lot from the beginning. Right up until now.
Yeah.
So sometime when we came out of the love part, that was immediately we came out of the love part.
What happened?
So Sahir, Uncle Ike here. Okay, we came out, we got our phones. And
is that not my story? Okay, you can tell.
It's your story now, but you don't want to say, so I'm helping you.
Talk.
Okay, so we got our phones and all of that, and I was staying at Ike's parents' place at that time because it was Corona time and everything.
Yeah,
and
pandemic.
So one time I was just sleepy, and he creeped up to my phone.
Creep?
Did you? Yeah.
What is food? Okay, first of all, in our relationship, we have this thing where we're like, okay, full transparency.
Yeah.
What are full transparency?
We just came out at that time. Now.
Yeah, we just came out at the time. And,
was that up to a week or something?
It was more than a week.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was really.
We were using the 11 Pro Max at that time.
No, we're not.
I think we were.
No, I was using my ex.
Okay, you were not. All right.
So it was just that.
Okay, let's say 2 weeks.
Doesn't matter. It was just me when we came out.
Yeah, when we came out, and at the time we had each other's passwords phone passwords because it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
And one night I'm just like, I'm a night caller. I had this sleep right up until next month. I still sleep around, let's say 3 p.m. 1, 2. I'm always awake. So I was bored now. And I looked at her phone. I went through her phone, and it was like when you drink alcohol as a woman, you drink very hot alcohol, and you're like,
he was dazed.
That was my reaction, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I took a dive into. Would I say her past? Yeah.
Yeah, it was my past, and the truth of the matter is that from the onset, I've always made him understand that, look, I am not a saint. I'm a good girl, obviously. I've not done gory stuff, but
sir.
I'm not a saint as well. Like, I have exes and the rest of that. So he went through it, probably saw one or two text messages, blah, blah, and then he got, I don't know, it got to him. So now we're telling you the story, this particular one, because the what to learn from it is try not to revisit the past. Even if you do, make sure it doesn't affect your
future,
present or your future. Yeah. So for us, it's kind of affected us because for a while he kept dwelling on it. Like we would have like silly quarrels, maybe about height or food or something, and then he would just allude to it, and it hurt me so much every time.
I didn't know the impact it was having at the time.
Yeah,
because it's like when you see something and it just etches into your head, and it's like in the crevices of your mind, and you really don't. And me, I was just like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I tried to sweep it under the rug. And never really having a conversation about it.
Yeah, he never really had it.
So sometimes, if maybe you find out something that you probably never knew, or maybe you were not supposed to find out, the best thing is to have a conversation about it, because if you don't, you're going to let it fester. And it's just like planting a seed; it will grow, it will germinate. But if you see the seed and you ask, okay, what is this seed? Should it be planted or not? And you throw it away, and it ends there. So the best thing is to have a conversation about it. Maybe try to understand where that person was at that time, and try to understand that person has, in fact, grown out of whatsoever situation, changed, or followed the steps required to be better.
To be a better person. So at that time it really affected us, and we had one kind of argument about it, and one time I was just like, you know what? If you're going to keep talking about this, I'm done.
So she's like, and I'm like, oh, okay. Then we had that conversation, and then I understood, like, I got to tell myself that, look, listen, it's not good. It's bad when you. To me, it was like, oh, I have one up on you or something. Like, when you have. And the funny thing was, when you have that cheat,
I didn't really want to
you're
have
mad.
anything.
It's just like someone is saying you're mad, you're stupid, and then you're just like, but yeah, this, and fight is over because you just terminated that person.
Yeah.
So that was very bad, especially when you see or that this thing hurts this person a lot. Me, I probably maybe did not know how much it was affecting her, because I guess maybe sometimes she does a good job in maybe not making it seem that way. But when I figured out that it was doing more harm than good, I got to understand and even make the situation look useless. You understand? You can tell me about it now and I'll be like, okay, sure. I mean, it would just look useless. And it's amazing how something that maybe hits you like a bullet the first time you learnt about it could hit you like a grain of rice when you get to fully understand someone. Because it's all about understanding someone, not even that situation. Understanding that this person is this person right now. So so that was one situation we had where like she even almost like broke up, like like
okay, I mean it was really sad at that time. I mean, it's funny.
I've had my own fair share of things where she finds out about me, because I'll keep on saying no one is perfect. Some people will be like, oh, Ike is this, Ike is that. That's cap, man. Ike comes with a lot of flaws as well and a lot of stuff, but I don't have like them very big baggages or stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so another story was when I like before now we have arguments, and we decided, we told ourselves that okay, when we have arguments like this, we're not supposed to sleep, we're going to just talk about it and let it go that day. And one time I just noticed that he stopped doing that. It's like he's always, to say sorry was so hard for him, and and he was just all up in himself and everything. And that period really hurt.
Let me tell you something. That
period really hurt.
Yeah, it did.
I remember
let me say something that I used to do. Okay, like I said, I said I'm nocturnal, meaning I sleep late.
Yeah.
So sometimes if I get in an argument and I know we have a rule that you should not sleep till you've trashed out differences, I'll be like, no, I'm not sleeping. I am going to stay awake till the next morning. Why? Plausible denial that I haven't slept. So if you sleep, you're the one that has now broken up the deal.
Really?
And at the end of the day, I'm still awake. So that means you broke up our deal and I didn't, because I'm still awake.
He's
so
trying to be smart.
It's on you.
That is just crazy. Go away.
Yeah.
But I'm actually the one that goes to sleep when I figure out that he doesn't want to apologize. And I'm just like, you know what? But the thing is, because of the way we've built ourselves, even to go to bed at that point is always so hard. Both of us end up like staying awake, thinking or just sobbing or something inside of. So that happened to us, especially in 2020, and sometimes I had to personally speak to our godfather, and he advised us on several things. Usual shout out to you, godfather. But that we're trying to like change that right now and go back to the way we were. It's not easy, especially for a man that is a Virgo, a man that is all up in his head. He always says that it's not about what I know that. And I always say this, people that want to take my boyfriend away from me, trust me, he's not easy to handle. When you're done, you return him back to me, because you'll be like, oh my god, this is how he is. He looks so sweet outside, but inside.
Whoa, no.
No, wait, I'm not saying he's not sweet. He's actually a very, very sweet person. What I'm saying is he's someone that is not easy to work with. Is the truth. And
I'm easy to work with.
Right.
I'm just
right.
What's it called? Is it stern? Is it, you just gotta do things very good.
Yeah, but the good thing about him
like,
is
very good.
Once you complain, he listens to you. He might behave like, oh, he's not listening, and that can piss me off a lot. It's like, gosh, I'm talking to you, you're not listening to me, and I get so hurt. I'm like, why are you not listening? Why are you not reacting? The point is,
Teresa she's super smart. She's super knowledgeable when it comes to relationships. It's like she's been married in her past life, and then God gave her the chance to do it again.
I was married to you.
So it's almost like, yo, where do you even get this girl from? Like, I'm not even allowed to even make some kind of mistakes, because she tells me, yo, this
reasons
is reasons why I shouldn't, and it makes sense. And because I know it makes sense, I'm now like,
yeah.
What?
So, and he's not like, okay, you see what? Let me show you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be in my head, and
I'll be like, wanna see crazy?
Wanna see crazy? I'll show you. At that point, that's where he gets me as well. At that point, I just melt. And I see that he's all of them, like, okay, you know what? We can't have two stubborn people in the house, so I just have to like cool down. Sometimes he knows that there are sometimes I don't actually cool down, but for him, most of the time I have to, and just try and pet him.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. When I do that, that's when I see that he actually comes around.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then all those things I'm complaining about, and I see him doing them. So it's good to know your partner. Study your partner, your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend. Know what works for them. For me, I've studied him. I'm still studying him because, we're still unveiling a lot of things about ourselves. The point is, it becomes
so hard that she doesn't graduate. It's a lifelong study.
Yeah, it is.
Well, not becoming so hard, but life, especially when you decide to be with someone, is like a lifelong study. You would always get better, that's for sure. And sometimes you might unravel something new where you might have to be like, okay, babe, you need to work on this, or you need to tone this down in case it's too much, because there's such a thing as being abundant in something where you have to bring it down, because too much of anything in this world is not bad. Good.
So that's another lesson that we would like to share. Another thing you guys will ask, have you guys not had opposite sex wahala before? Of course we have. I've had.
That's the brain of the wahala self. That's the root.
Oh my god.
Most of them. So, there was this thing out that we were watching yesterday on Channel E.
Yeah.
They asked this married man, what is the secret to his long-lasting marriage?
Yeah.
And he just gave two reasons. Just two reasons, guy. What he said was communication, number one, and number two, make up sex. Crazy, right? But then Teresa asked me, what did you ask me? Like, what did I understand from it? Or like, can I explain what he said? Okay, then I was like, he said communication and make up sex. Basically, what he's trying to say is times would always be good. Good times in a relationship, they're bliss. The love is mad. Do you understand? Good times.
Yeah.
But when the bad times come, because it's either there's good times or bad times. When the bad times come, what's gonna happen? Would you communicate it and make up to turn those bad times to good times, so you have more good times?
That's
because
sex.
Relationships and marriages break up because of the bad time, or that single bad time. You can have a million good times, and then that one bad time is what would end up ultimately destroying your relationship. So it's how you handle that bad time, which is communicating about it on time, or even if not on time, when it happens, try to have good dialogue. Try to fix your words in a way that the other person will understand. And sometimes these things can be hard. That's why it won't be bad if you can take a breath, construct your words, because those words you say or those things you do matters a lot. So when you've constructed your words and you know what to say, then you go, you communicate, and you make sure you make up. The climax of a makeup is like a makeup sex, because that's like, okay, you would not be intimate with somebody that you've not accepted back. You understand?
True.
So that's the whole brain or explanation of, you know,
I hope you guys got this from Prof.
It doesn't mean you don't literally have to have makeup sex. Just take the
not
lesson.
Literally. We're just saying
the
like,
lesson and
ready,
the values.
Makeup sex means I
that.
am ready to communicate with you and I'm ready to actually take you back. Like he said, for you to get to that climax of having the makeup sex, it means that, oh, I am cool enough for you to actually allow you to come close to me. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. So we've, like he said, we've had opposite sex problems. And it's, you know, thank God we were able to like overcome these problems. Thank God we had good people around us. Shout out to Mr. Jerome again. Thank God for both of us and for the decision making that we did for each other. So now we trust each other to know that, okay, if something like this even occurs, we have to first of all communicate and know if we can move past it or not, you know. So I remember one time, like a fan tried to make me believe that my boo here was cheating, and I confronted him. You know, at that point, you're just like, wait, what's up? Nothing runs through your head. One, you're like, oh God, this shit shouldn't come out. Number two is like, oh God, like, I trusted this person, blah, 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 and everything. And then I confronted him, and he got so mad that he punched the door.
I got so mad at what?
Like, punched the door. Why are you laughing? So, yeah, that happens. That happens really, and well, we got to settle it, you know. That's me trusting him and that's him trusting me as well. So yeah, it's not always perfect in any relationship. We are one of those people who are striving for perfection, but like all the things we've listed: trust, communication, love, decision making, these are the whole works or things that have helped us to overcome these things, and I will still help us to overcome all these things by the grace of God. Yeah, I also pray us too, because I mean we gotta pray, you know. There's a lot of temptations around, you get me? So yeah, so that's it. We just wanted to share our journey with you, a glimpse of what it looks like, what it has been. This is just the glimpse of the bad parts, okay? Because you guys see mostly the good part.
Again.
Yeah. So these are the reasons why
it's not always that rosy. I mean, you can take a model out of a person's relationship, but that's the good thing. It's good that people put out those parts that are rosy to encourage people, because you won't see people put out the bad parts or the squabbles in their relationship, and that's pretty understandable. You don't want to give people that want to go into this in future the wrong idea. But then again, notwithstanding, every relationship needs work every day. The same way you grow literally every day, the same way every year you turn a new age, is the same way you have to treat your relationship. There's no ground that you reach your relationship that you be like, okay,
and then
we can relax now.
Can relax. No,
always growth.
Don't relax. Relax. Yeah, so just try and always put in the work. You should always be like you're meeting the person for the first time, or you're falling in love with the person for the first time. You know, that's the spice. That's the spice.
Yep.
Anyway, so these are the reasons why we almost broke up. Or let's say the reasons why we broke up and came back.
And then a few lessons about just relationships, just in case maybe you're thinking of what to do in case you're in a dilemma currently.
But if the person is violent to you, domestic violence, please pack your bag.
But wait, can someone not come out of a domestic violence situation? Like, can someone change?
I doubt that. No, a person can change actually. But man, I doubt that. That is no.
I mean, that's a universal deal breaker.
That's a universal.
But so, are you saying someone that becomes violent at you can not kill that part of himself?
He can, of course, he can. But now it also depends on the type of way he beats you. Because there's some people that actually beat you at that point. You know that, oh, he did not want to beat you, but maybe he was influenced maybe by alcohol, or he just pushed you.
But
or
that's
he
just about
you,
it. Most of the time is
stuff.
Influence.
No, most of the time it's not. They beat you with their clear eyes.
Oh well.
That one, run. In fact, don't even just run.
Yeah.
Universal deal breaker. Anyway, thanks for listening to our story, baby. Do you want to do more
for
story?
catching up with us. No, I'm good. We're good.
We're good.
So don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
And hit the bell button so you get notifications on when we make our post, which is now like every week. Yeah. So just keep on catching up and checking up on us.
Yeah.
And also spread the word, share our videos and what have you. We love you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new subscribers. We see you. You're welcome to the family. And don't forget to follow us on our social media. I'm at Ike Nama on Twitter and Instagram.
At Ify_Teresa on Instagram. Ify Teresa on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. So we love you. We'll see you on the next vlog.